Hey, unqualified critics here. The Couchcade I covered about a month ago or so when it hit the FCC site. Well, it's actually real now, and you can pre-order it, at least in the United Kingdom at Game. So this is listed. This is what the FCC showed. Pac-Man was the variant. And I'm sure this will be coming to the US as well. But just so you know, for our UK friends, you guys are getting something first. Whether or not this was the thing you wanted, I don't know. But you're getting something first, so that's a thing. Also, there is this Atari one, which I think looks pretty nice. As far as the games list, there's nothing here we haven't seen. So very standard games list. Same, of course, on the Pac-Man, we get New Rally X, we get Galaga 88, we get Mappy, Dig Dug 2. So, I mean, there are some gems here for sure. But, so I mean, as far as positives go, I should get that out of the way. I think the product looks interesting. It looks like a nice evolution of the HDMI console. I mean, that is the same shell they used for their HDMI console. I'm sure it's running basically the same software. Looks like pretty much the same on-screen interface. The difference is the controller. The controller has a nice retro vibe to it. Looks very 70s. The idea of it having a cushion underneath, kind of cute. The design of it, the visual design of the cushion itself is slick. I actually think the Atari one looks really nice. I think those stripes look dank on the bottom. I mean, this smells like, or looks like it smells like stale beer, like old cigarettes, like, but in a good way, in like a very wholesome 70s kind of way. The product looks good. Here's the thing. 199 pounds sterling. That, and I had to look this up. This really got me. That's 264 US dollars.
What you talking about, Willis?
All right, and you can't really blame rising shipping or material prices on this because, I mean, it's just not a lot of stuff here. Not a lot of wood. You know, I don't know, it might all be plastic, but it doesn't matter. This is not a heavy product. I think it said it was 7 pounds. So any issues affecting the cabinets and their prices aren't really going to be at play here. And these are just titles that they've already long licensed. So why the hell is this $265? I was actually kind of excited for it. I thought it looked kind of neat, especially for people who do not have room for an arcade cabinet. And it's a lot less hokey than similar things like those plug and play that use old school RGB connections, or sorry, VGA connections, but those old school plug and play licensed joysticks. Used to have one of those. Those things were trash. Like, there are a lot of crappy products like this. The HDMI consoles that Arcade 1-Up did. Of course, the mini consoles for the most part that AtGames did years ago. I mean, those things were junk. This looks compelling. It looks interesting. You know, the controls aren't going to be great, but they're probably better than any of the other options that have been out there that plug into a TV that are reasonably priced. I know there's higher level products like this you can buy, all the way up to the portable golden tees that are like $1,200, and those are super badass and actually very similar to this. They just don't go in your lap. They go more on a coffee table. But anyway, it looks interesting. I think the problems here are twofold. A, it's too expensive. At $265, you could almost buy an Xbox Series S, throw Game Pass on that thing, cloud gaming, play any modern game that's out right now. You could do a lot with a Series S. I have one. I have an X too, but the S is a really impressive console for $300. I think most people that have one would agree with that. And the fact that this is so close in price to a Series S is insane. The other issue is the games lists aren't huge. We've got, like 8 games here. And we can't expand the games as far as I know. Now, I know the old I keep calling it micro console. The old HDMI console that 1-Up did, I think, had an SD card, and it was for side loading your own ROMs. I don't know if this will have an SD card, and maybe they're going to sell us cards with more games, but I mean, I doubt it. They've not announced that. There's no indication that that's the case. So assuming this is not expandable with more titles, I don't understand. I mean, yes, it's cute and that's worth something, but I don't see how that's worth $264. I hope when this comes to the US shores, this is priced differently. $199 at most, and really this should probably be between $99 and $150. Or do more with it. I mean, I don't even think this is going to have online play. It does have You notice the 2.4 gigahertz connection, but that's for the control deck. So they're using Wi-Fi for the wireless controllers, which you got to get AA. I mean, they didn't even throw a rechargeable battery in here, which I wouldn't have expected that for $99 or even $150. But at $265, you damn sure can afford to put a lithium-ion battery in this beast, and you didn't. So a little disappointing. I actually kind of wanted to be excited for this. Again, I think there are a lot of people that cannot fit a lot of full-size or even three-quarter size arcades. They live in an apartment, they live in a studio, they live in, you know, their parents' basement, they're in college, they're in a dorm. They don't have time for all that stuff. And it would be nice, you know, to sell to those folks too, and have that be part of your market. But then those people, I mean, are they going to drop $260 on this when you could get a Steam Deck, you could get a Series S? Like, you've got some serious options when you start talking about,
What you talking about?
you know, $300 and up. And this is just really close to that. And I don't understand why. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. Let me know in the comments. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe this is worth $265. You can tell me in the comments. I'll talk to you soon. And if you're watching this today of recording Friday, I will be live tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern with Retro Ralph. We're going to be talking about this and more. So tune in, and yeah, we'll see you there.